Hello everybody, Zachary and the Raboot Squad here. And I'd say I'm in a pretty sticky situation here. Prepare for trouble, we have another movie for you to review. You better quit this nonsense or I'll beat you too. Oh, fine. Anyways, welcome to the last episode of Anime. Where for today's episode, we are taking a look at a pretty popular movie, I'd say. A pretty big anime film, Pokémon, the first movie. Now, this film came out in Japan back in 1998. Came out in Japan back in July of 1998. And the movie didn't hit the States till November of 1999. Where both of them did pretty good money for where both in Japan and even in the US, it did pretty good for the Pokemon Company and the US distributor of the film, Warner Brothers. Where it made about $30 million its opening weekend, and back in 1999. But anyways, now it's time to take a look at the very first Pokemon film, and it most likely would be better than the last Pokemon movie I reviewed. Hello, Hoopering! Zip it! Anyways, let's get into the review of Pokémon, the first movie. Pokémon, the first movie, follows 10-year-old Ash Ketchum, and his friends, Vermilion City Water Gym Leader Misty from Vermilion City, and Rock Type Gym Leader and Major Simp, Brock from Pewter City. As they're invited to fight the world's strongest trainer, and of course Ash being Ash, he accepts this immediately. But it looks like the gang isn't the only people who get to the island to fight this mysterious trainer, as a bunch of other trainers are trying to get to the island too. And because of the major storm that's happening at that time, it comes to the disapproval of Officer Jenny and whoever that blue person standing next to her was. Like, seriously, I completely forgot her name or her character in the movie. I completely forgot if she's in the show or not after the movie. Anyways, after that, no mere storm is going to stop the plot from happening, so Ash and the gang and the other trainers decide to take their water and flying Pokemon to this gym to have a battle with this island to have a battle with the strongest Pokemon trainer. And for the other people who do not have water and flying type Pokemon, yeah, well, screw you. Then Team Rocket decides to help out the gang, Ash and the gang, because they needed to be in the movie, I guess. Which this all culminates in the gang reaching the island and getting introduced to some characters. This includes a mind-controlled Nurse Joy and the main antagonist of the feature, Mewtwo, who was created by man and was used by Giovanni, but once Mewtwo realized, yeah, this kind of sucks, he just blows up Team Rocket's headquarters. And then Mewtwo tries to clone everyone's Pokemon and does successfully get most of them, besides, of course, the main character's Pokemon. And successfully, he owns all those Pokemon, besides, 85% of Misty's Pokemon, and I forgot if he even cloned Onyx. I think he did, actually, so, yeah. Anyways, besides 85% of Misty's Pokemon, and they decided to then, and in the process, they even clone Team Rocket's Meowth. And this all culminates in the infamous ending of the movie, where the movie flat out says in your face, Pokemon shouldn't fight, not like this. And all the Pokemon start fighting each other. While a very dated pop song, while a pop song that shows how this movie was released in 1989, and showing how this movie was released in 1999 plays in the background. Brother, my brother. I'll stop. Alright, and then this all leads into the infamous ending of the movie, where, of course, you know how this goes. Ash and the gang have to fight Mewtwo. Ash and the gang try to stop Mewtwo, who, Ash tries by running towards Mewtwo. Misty and Brock are just the peanut gallery back there. And this leads into, of course, the infamous moment where Mewtwo is fighting the thing with the cutest sound in movie history. Mew! Mew! And they end up turning Ash into stone, which, of course, leads into Magic Pokemon Tears, where it turns out that the Team Rocket gang, not Team Rocket, but it turns out all of the Pokemon start crying, even the clones, which, why are they crying specifically? They were just beating up Ash's Pokemon 2 minutes ago. Oh, and now they're crying. And 2, they don't even know Ash. They didn't have any affiliation with Ash before, besides, they're clones of his Pokemon. Yeah, clone logic doesn't make any sense for some reason. Yeah, clone logic is very confusing. And then we, of course, Ash is brought back to life with Magic Pokemon Tears. Here's the day. Of course, the day is saved by magical Pokemon Tears. Mewtwo realizes that he was wrong this whole time. Iron Man just decides to wipe out everyone's memory. Okay. And then the movie ends with Ash and the gang on a pier. Here, and Ash thinking he saw thinking he saw something for a second. That actually turns out to be Mewtwo. Who and the rest of the gang and Brock and Misty are wondering what the crap he's talking about. And the movie ends off with Team Rocket sending the movie off. So that was Pokemon, the first movie. And overall, it's a good movie. Pokemon, the first movie, he, for a normal fan, but as a Pokemon movie, it is really good. But as an actual movie, it's kind of mediocre. The story's nothing special. Oh, the movie's definitely more for Pokemon fans than general audiences. And the movie doesn't give you a lot of the character of who these people are for newcomers of the franchise. Which definitely they made sure that you did with... They definitely made sure you wanted to know that for the sequels. Like, every time you start the sequels, there's always... In the world of Pokemon. Shut up! I'm tired of hearing that same crap. But yeah, but I could say the movie does have some fantastic animation. And Mew. Need I say more? Overall, if you're not a Pokemon fan, I'd say if you were interested in checking out this movie, watch a few episodes of the TV show. Oh, then you can watch a few episodes of the OG series. Then, if you like those, then you could check out the movie. I think if you're already familiar with the Pokemon anime, you're gonna more like this movie than other people did. Especially critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh boy, did they bash this one hard. My overall rating for Pokemon the first movie is a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie. Well, thank you for that review, Rabbit. That gave us enough time to buy the anime franchises you were gonna review that you already reviewed. Ah, crap, I forgot about that. And now all those anime franchises are ours and are gonna star me. Well, see you later, Rabbit. I don't think so. You see, I didn't see did you see the door close at all? Why is the door not closing? Why is the door closing? Why is the door still closed? Yeah, Team Bay, I'd like you to see... Yeah, Team Bay, I think that I should introduce you to a little move I know. I'd like to introduce you to a little move I know. Oh. Really not working in my advantage right now. Oh, what would that be, Rabbit? It's a little something called Pyro Ball. Ah! Ah, you didn't get us. Yeah, I know. I knew that. Now it's time for you to see how these anime franchises really do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that phrase later. Anyways, alright. Gum Gum King Kong! And finally, for my little, and finally, I have a two-parter for you. What would that be? What would that be? Pyro Ball, Form 2. Pyro Ball, second form. Team Bay blasting off again. That was a really weird way of going out. Did I miss anything? Oh, hey, Zach. Oh, hey, Sonia. Let's see, Let's see, I got forced to watch a movie by Team Bay. They tried to buy out all the anime franchises I reviewed for anime. And also I beat them up with a compilation of all the anime of little bits from all the animes I reviewed this year for anime. And also I beat up 4Kid Sanji. I think you would still like Finest Grapefruit. Yeah, how about we just go back to the Pokemon lab? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay. Well, just have to say that but this time, can you slow down a little? Meanwhile, at Team Bay's headquarters, is the creation ready? It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet, but it soon will be. Ha 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 ha. Boom boom.